SpongeBob, what happened?
McDonald's cheated.
Sometimes customers have problems with the way fast food restaurants operate. They may feel cheated and then make their feelings known publicly. The eateries on this list have been on the receiving end of such complaints. So let's uncover the top 10 fast food restaurants that straight up cheat customers, part 2.
Cheating? Me?
Is Starbucks using too much ice?
But it gets watery. It dilutes the drinks.
Iced drinks from Starbucks are delicious, but is the company overdoing it on the ice with a mind for making more money? Some people think so. However, the courts ultimately disagreed.
Hearsay, inadmissible hearsay.
Overruled!
In 2016, a disgruntled Starbucks patron decided to sue the coffee chain because that unhappy customer believed that Starbucks was ripping people off by adding excess ice to cold drinks. The lawsuit was filed in California. In the lawsuit, Starbucks was accused of adding major ice to its cold drinks and fudging the numbers when it came to fluid ounces for those frosty beverages. The head plaintiff in the lawsuit felt that Starbucks was making a financial killing on its cold drinks, while customers were getting shortchanged. Starbucks reps felt that the lawsuit was a frivolous undertaking. A judge also found the lawsuit frivolous, so it was dismissed. The judge felt that Starbucks customers were intelligent enough to know that ice in their drinks would take up some space that might otherwise contain more liquid beverage. However, Starbucks has been sued more than once over the excess ice issue.
This is a lawsuit.
3 lawsuits.
A class action lawsuit was filed in Illinois, which was a lot like the California lawsuit. If you feel that you're getting the short end of the stick when Starbucks loads your cup with ice, take action. Request light ice when you order. Then the problem should disappear. Jimmy John's had a Sprout controversy.
Oh, Sprout sandwich? Are you on a health kick?
I need the vitamins.
In 2013, Jimmy John's was in the news because a woman filed a lawsuit alleging that the fast food sandwich chain failed to add sprouts to her sandwich. Sprouts of the alfalfa variety were supposed to be included in the sandwich as per the menu description.
Oh, how disappointed you must have been.
Well, it's false advertising, see?
The lawsuit was known as Starks versus Jimmy John's LLC. According to the lawsuit documents, the sandwich chain violated the terms of the California False Advertising Act. After the lawsuit was filed, the fast food joint's leadership agreed to stop marketing the whole sprouts on your sandwich thing. Under the terms of the lawsuit settlement, Jimmy John's agreed to offer vouchers to customers who ordered sandwiches with sprouts. Each voucher was valued at $1.40. The woman who led the lawsuit got $5 grand. She also had her legal costs covered, and they were steep. Despite all this, Jimmy John's did return to offering sprouts on sandwiches with very mixed results.
They never learn. Such a pity.
In 2018, Sprouts problems of another type surfaced at Jimmy John's. The Centers for Disease Control and the FDA let the public know that salmonella poisoning in a variety of U.S. states could be traced back to raw sprouts from Jimmy John's sandwiches. The 2018 problem was actually the 7th incident of tainted sprouts at Jimmy John's sandwich shops. In 2018, the company took action by taking sprouts off the menu as a precaution. Subway was accused of selling 11-inch footlongs.
That's not nearly enough.
What?
Have you ever measured a Subway footlong? Maybe you should. One person did and discovered that a foot-long sub really only measured 11 inches in length.
Is that considered large?
Yes.
In 2013, VIPs at Subway had to explain to the general public why their footlongs were coming up short after an unhappy Subway customer posted a pic of an 11-inch sub to social media. The post got a lot of action, so Subway reps felt compelled to do a little damage control. According to the rep, each sandwich is made to order and buns are baked fresh each and every day in over 42,000 Subway locations all over the world. Policies for ensuring optimal quality and consistent portion sizes are in place, but improper bread preparation may have led to a shorter sub at the Subway that the unhappy customer visited.
What if I come up short?
It's not an option.
Customers are always watching to see if fast food restaurants are living up to their obligations. This is why fast food chains like Subway need to be vigilant about delivering consistent quality and value. If they don't, they may get caught in a PR nightmare. The Domino's order tracker may lie.
Say it isn't so.
Have you ever stared, transfixed at the Domino's order tracker, marveling at the fact that it is able to show you every step of the order and delivery process in real time? Well, part of the magic of the Domino's order tracker may be a little bit of an illusion. Some people are convinced that this handy tracker is nothing more than a half-hour timer that starts to run when an order is placed. Others disagree. They think the timer is real, but believe that it can be inaccurate, depending on how Domino's staff operate. The truth is that there are plenty of variables when it comes to getting orders ready and delivered. Some of these variables just can't be tracked accurately. People who feel cheated by the order tracker just don't think it's real.
Well, get over it.
They may believe this, even though it's not quite true, because Domino's staff aren't following Domino's food prep and delivery practices to the letter. For example, a delivery person may take more than the stipulated 3 orders per trip, which slows down delivery times overall. A lot can change or go wrong, although Domino's has a pretty amazing track record in terms of getting food to people within half an hour of order placement.
Whoa. That was fast.
I know.
Are McDonald's burgers shrinking?
It's just got a little smaller on the journey, that's all.
McDonald's actually denies that its burgers have gotten smaller, but some customers who post online are convinced that Mickey D's has shrunk its iconic burgers. One unhappy customer asked McDonald's about these smaller burgers and was informed by official McDonald's reps that the burger sizes at McDonald's haven't changed since the fast food chain's earliest days.
She's lying. I'm not. Are you lying? No.
There's always the possibility that some burgers seem smaller due to issues during food preparation. Maybe one burger was fried for longer and shrunk due to moisture loss, or something like that. The burgers may seem smaller, but actually be the same size as always. The size of burger and chicken sandwich buns sold at Aussie McDonald's did shrink at one point, but this wasn't done to deceive customers. It was done so that Aussie McDonald's burgers would be the same sizes as McDonald's burgers in other countries.
And there's no problem then, is there?
Long John Silver's big catch was anything but.
Well, that's hardly the image we want for Long John Silver's.
The Big Catch meal at Long John Silver is notorious because it was deemed the worst meal in America by the Center for Science in the Public Interest. Laden with sodium and fat, this seafood meal has also disappointed customers who felt that they didn't get the advertised portion sizes. Customers were promised 7 to 8 ounces of high-quality haddock. Samples taken showed that only 4.5 ounces of haddock were present in a Big Catch.
Where's the rest of it?
Well, that's all I could find.
The batter for the Big Catch weighed in at 3 ounces. So this meal contained 60% fish product and 40% batter. After these findings came to light, Long John Silver took the worst meal in America off the menu and reconsidered the way that it fried fish. This was a good thing because the Big Catch had a shocking 33 grams of trans fats. Trans fats aren't too healthy.
What? I've had enough trans fat for one lifetime.
Some Chipotle locations overcharged customers.
For the record, I know you're overcharging me, but I'm desperate.
Should Chipotle restaurants have rounded up customers' bills ostensibly to make it easier for Chipotle staff to make change? Probably not, right? But this really happened back in 2012. When we go to fast food chains, we expect to be charged the prices on the menu plus any applicable taxes. We don't expect fast food chains to round up our bills.
That's despicable.
Fortunately, some people check their receipts carefully and spot anomalies. After the rounding up issue was publicized, Chipotle stopped the practice. Chipotle claimed that it didn't make any profits from rounding up, but it seems like extra pennies would add up over time. The rationale behind rounding up was about making it simpler and faster for Chipotle clerks to give change to customers, according to Chipotle company reps. This would speed up lines and promote customer satisfaction. However, the whole thing definitely backfired, as customers don't like it when restaurants charge them more than indicated on the menu.
It's just sneaky.
icky. I don't like it.
One KFC put customers' health at risk.
Oh, what is in that?
When we spend hard-earned money on fast food, we don't expect it to be produced in fast food restaurants that have sickening hygiene practices. Unfortunately, one KFC location in the West End of London, UK, did cheat customers by offering them food which was prepared in a pest-ridden environment by employees who didn't have easy access to hand soap.
That sounds disgusting.
This type of fast food may lead to food poisoning. This KFC didn't live up to KFC's typical business practices, and it was fined. After the fine was levied, the restaurant was renovated. The fine for poor hygiene was £19,000. The fine was due to a range of disgusting circumstances, such as a lack of hand soap in the prep room. Mice were also spotted at this dirty and disorganized fried chicken outlet. Overall, 5 breaches in good hygiene practices were admitted to by management. This situation is a rarity, and it's been rectified.
Well, all's well that ends well.
Beware of phantom charges at Panera.
What? You're charging me? What the heck? What a ripoff!
One interesting and seemingly unintentional ripoff is phantom charges at Panera. These phantom charges weren't a supernatural occurrence, but they seemed a little bit mysterious, to say the least. In 2017, a frequent customer named Curtis noticed that $9 had been added to the bill, but there wasn't a line entry to account for the extra $9 that was added. This $9 was a phantom charge that seemed to be added on automatically by the cash register. The manager was sympathetic and offered Curtis free food to make up for the mistake.
Hey, that's a pretty good deal.
The manager seemed mystified by the phantom charge, just like Curtis was. After the situation became public, the CIO at Panera let people know that a computer glitch was the reason for the phantom charge. Changes were made to reduce or eliminate the risk of phantom charges in the future.
I feel safer already.
Burger King coupon scam.
Everyone realizes this coupon book is not actually worth $15,000, right?
Everyone loves saving money. A great way to do so is by using good old-fashioned coupons. But customers be wary and check the final prices. As this story goes, it does not always guarantee savings. In 2017, a woman named Coletta Anderson from Maryland filed a class action lawsuit because when she used her coupon for a croissant-wich, she discovered she was being charged $1.83 more with the coupon than if she would have not used one.
Okay, that's straight up insanity.
Apparently, this had been happening for 2 years without anyone ever noticing. Imagine the profits per year in just one location. We wonder how many people using coupons actually paid extra for their meals along the way. Always check your receipt.
Yes, we checked and double-checked. Relax.
Tap that screen to enjoy another one of our great videos. Are you new to our channel? Then show us some love by hitting that subscribe button and ringing that notification bell.